Hi guys, and welcome to my WWE Royal Rumble 2018 prediction video. Yes, it is the beginning of 2018 for the WWE, my first pay-per-view prediction video of the year, and I'm glad you all enjoyed 2017, 2016. Now it's time for 2018, and I cannot wait for the Royal Rumble. It looks like it's going to be a really entertaining show. So yeah, let's get to it. The first pay-per-view of the year. And we have a lot of matches to talk about, so let's get to it. Now, well, first, the Royal Rumble always is a really good pay-per-view. I think it's always really entertaining. There's always so much going on. The Royal Rumble matches, we always have a great championship match. Last year was very good. You know, we had a decent Royal Rumble match, even though I wasn't happy with Randy winning, to be honest. You know, AJ and Cena, Roman and KO, Rich Swann and Neville was a good match. You know, it was a really good solid pay-per-view. And this year's looking like it's going to be even better. We've got a first women's Royal Rumble, and we've got some good championship matches. Of course, a traditional men's Royal Rumble. So, yeah, let's get to it. So yeah, first match we have Enzo Amore defending his Cruiserweight Championship up against Cedric Alexander. Yes, these two have had a bit of a feud on 205 and Raw. Basically, Cedric Alexander, you know, I really love Cedric Alexander. I think he's a really talented Cruiserweight, and I think he should be the next Cruiserweight champion after Neville. I'm glad he's entering into a championship feud. Of course, he beat, I think he beat Tony Nese on a Raw in front of, what's his name, because Cedric Alexander is teaming up with Goldust, so he's like, I beat him. Now he's going up to, what's his name, Enzo, going, yeah, you're next, Neville. But as much as I want Cedric Alexander to beat Neville and become the new Cruiserweight champion, I don't think he will. No, I think Enzo's gonna retain, sadly. I think what'll happen it'll be like a 10-minute squash. Cedric will just be slapping Enzo all over the ring, doing all those fancy moves, because he's so talented, Cedric Alexander. He's so good, much better than Enzo in the ring, and he's just slapping all over the ring, and then 10 minutes in, he's about to go for the pin, and out comes Nia Jax. I think Nia Jax is going to come in and interfere and help and get Enzo disqualified and help him keep the belt. Yeah, so, because we know they've been teasing this little love story they've got going on between them two, both, which is a bit, but yeah, I think Enzo is going to retain with Nia coming out and helping him keep the belt via disqualification or something, or some shenanigans, and then backstage they make out going, oh, Enzo, you help me, or Nia, you help me, and they just kiss backstage. That's my prediction. I think Enzo retention via Neville, and I hope Cedric Alexander gets a rematch, maybe at Elimination Chamber, hopefully. We'll see, but yeah, I've got Enzo to retain. Then we have the Usos defending their SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships up against Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. Yes, I like this match. Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. I'm like that with them. They're good. They're a good team, but they haven't got very good mic skills, and they're not that over with the crowd. And they're not on SmackDown Live. They don't get much of a pop, which is a shame because, you know, Chad Gable is an amazing wrestler, very underrated. Shelton Benjamin, you know, WWE Hall of Famer in a few years. Hopefully, he's very good wrestler. But I just think like they're the wrong team to face the Usos. I want to see Rusev and Aiden English up against the Usos. But whatever. I think this will be a good match. You know, the Usos, of course, still tag team champions. Every tag team match they've had at a pay-per-view has been phenomenal. Phenomenal all last year with the Usos, with the New Day. It was a really good feud. And I've got the Usos to retain. Yeah, I want them to keep the belt on the Usos for at least another month or two, maybe till WrestleMania. Because there's only one team I want to see beat the Usos for those tag team belts, and that is Rusev and Aiden English. Rusev Day. Yeah, that's who I want to see become the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. So I think this will be a really good match. But I think it would be a mistake to take the belts off the Usos, who are red hot at the minute. They're so fucking good, the Usos. So yeah, I don't want to see Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable with the tag team belts. Not yet, anyway. I don't think it's their time. I want the Usos to retain. Hopefully, this will be a good match, and hopefully with a clean win. You know, because they beat the Bar at Survivor Series, they beat the New Day like 3 times in a row. It was really good. So yeah, I want to keep that momentum going strong, and I want them to win. The Usos to retain, yeah, and hopefully maybe Rusev Day will get their chance maybe at Fastlane or WrestleMania even. We'll see, yeah. And then we have Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan, the new Raw Tag Team Champions. Because Dean Ambrose is injured, so they had to put Seth Rollins with someone, and they're pushing Jason Jordan, aren't they? So yeah, they're the new Raw Tag Team Champions, and they're defending their belts against the Bar. Yeah, I'm like, the Bar, Jason Jordan and just Seth Rollins, I don't think that they're a very good team. They've got no chemistry. Jason Jordan is just so cringy on the mic. I think that's his gimmick, isn't it? He's meant to be cringy because then Seth Rollins is like, Jesus, guy, you can't cut a promo. And it's just, he's not getting over. He's getting booed by the crowd. And I thought it was weird when they paired them together and they beat the Bar for the tag team belts. I'm like, see, yeah, I've got the Bar to win here. I think the Bar should win this match because I really do like the Bar. They've been next to the Usos. They're probably the best tag team on the company right now. They're Raw's best tag team in my opinion. The Bar are just so good, Cesaro and Sheamus, and I want them to win because they're not having a really good time at the moment, are they? They lost the belts to, of course, Jason Jordan and Seth, and they've just got beat twice by Titus Worldwide. Apollo and Titus. What? So yeah, they need a win, and I've got the Bar to win, and maybe Titus Worldwide will get added into the match. Because now they've beat the Bar twice on Raw, maybe they'll get added into the match. It'll be a triple threat, so the Titus Worldwide can take the pin. But yeah, I want the Bar to win the belts back. I'm not a big fan of Seth and Jason Jordan. I just don't think they're any good together. As much as I love Seth Rollins, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Jason Jordan will do making a mistake and cost them the match. But yeah, I want the Bar to get those belts back and hold them to WrestleMania. Maybe against the Revival. The Bar against the Revival at WrestleMania. Oh, that could be tag team match of the year. Oh, Vince, book it. And then, of course, don't forget, Bobby Roode last night on SmackDown beat Jinder Mahal in the final of the United States Championship tournament, and now Bobby Roode is the new champion. Bit surprising. I really thought Bobby Roode and Jinder Mahal were going to have their match in the final at the Royal Rumble, but no, didn't happen. It happened last night on SmackDown. So yeah, Bobby Roode is the new US champion. Right decision. I was going to go for Bobby Roode if this match had happened at the Rumble. I was going to go for him. But now we've got another week to go before the Rumble. I think maybe Dolph Ziggler might come back next week and go, hey, I never lost it. I want that belt back. So maybe we're going to get Bobby Roode and Dolph, in a Hell in a Cell rematch from the match at Hell in a Cell at the Rumble. I'd be down for that as long as Jinder, Bobby retains, because I want. The problem with the US championship is none of the holders have had it for very long. Apart from KO and AJ when they were hot potatoes between themselves last year. But yeah, Baron Corbin only had it for a month and a half. Then Dolph relinquished it after 2 days after Clash of Champions, and now, so yeah, I hope to God Bobby Roode holds it for a good month or two. Maybe till WrestleMania. Yeah, I think Bobby Roode should hold it. So if Bobby Roode and Dolph does happen, Dolph might come back next week. I'm going to go for Bobby Roode to retain. Yeah, he needs to keep the belt for a while. And then we have the last big SmackDown match for SmackDown. We have AJ Styles defending his WWE Championship up against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a handicap match. Yes, my boy AJ Styles. I've even got an AJ Styles cap now. I'm such an AJ Styles fanboy now. Yeah. This should be a good match. Right, incoming call. Decline. Sorry. Yeah, this should be a very good match. It's a handicap match though, so AJ's up against two, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I don't think it'll be 2-on-1. I think one of them will be outside the ring, and then Sami or KO will tag each other in. I think that's what's going to happen. It should be a good match. Obviously KO and Sami beat AJ on SmackDown a few weeks ago, back-to-back SmackDowns with because of interference with Daniel Bryan and Shane, because there's a lot of building tension between those two as well. And yeah, AJ needs a win, so I've got AJ to win this. Yeah, I think AJ needs to keep hold of the belt. It'd be terrible to take the belt off him. As cool as it would be to see Sami and KO hold the belt together, be the first two twin tag team champions, tag team WWE champions. Yeah, I just don't think it would be that good. I'd rather see keep the belt on AJ till WrestleMania, because I've got a great match prediction for AJ at WrestleMania. Yeah, so I think maybe at the end, that Shane might come in, because obviously AJ's going to get his ass kicked from most of this match, because he's 2-on-1, he's probably going to put in a good few moves, he's probably going to hold off Sami and KO for a while, but I think he's going to start to get his ass kicked 10-15 minutes into the match, and then probably at the end, maybe, there's a rumour going around that Sami or KO might turn at each other again, and set up a feud for them going into WrestleMania, which would be cool. It won't be a clean finish. I think there'll be some sort of dirty interference. Maybe Daniel Bryan or Shane will get involved. There's a lot of tension building up between those two. Maybe a match at WrestleMania between those two. But yeah, I've got somehow, some way, I want AJ to retain. AJ to keep the belt. I want to keep that belt for WrestleMania. So yeah, AJ Styles to win. And what should be an entertaining match. Yeah. And then we have the very first ever Women's Royal Rumble match. Yes, looking forward to this. This is making history. Another big stride in the women's revolution in WWE. Yes, the first ever, I assume it's going to be 30 Women Royal Rumble, which is strange because there's only about, what, 20 women on the active roster at the minute? And most of them, you know, like, some of them are injured. You know, Maurice is out at the minute, isn't she? Becky Lynch is filming something. The Bella Twins aren't going to be in there, are they? So yeah, but I assume they're going to have to call in a few of the old divas, maybe not the old divas. Maybe Lita might make an appearance. Maybe Trish Stratus might make an appearance. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? And of course, I assume they're going to probably ask a few people from NXT to come up. Maybe Ember Moon. Nikki Cross and a few others. Yeah, that'd be good. And this should be a good match, you know. I'm looking forward to it. I hope to God they book it well, and I hope it's going to be a long, lengthy match. It's not like a little 20-minute spin-off of the men's. No, I want this to be a good, solid Royal Rumble match. And I've got a list. There's quite a few women who I think could win this. Obviously, the winner will go on to face either Charlotte or Alexa Bliss, I assume, at WrestleMania, SmackDown or Raw. So I've got a few people who could win it. I think Bayley might have a good chance. You know, I think she needs a big win after a pretty badly booked 2017 for her. Sasha Banks needs it, although she's not getting booked very well. She just got beat clean by Sonya Deville on Raw, which is shocking. Nia Jax is a big call. You know, how's she going to get eliminated? Battle Cow, my favourite. I like Nia Jax, don't get me wrong. I love Nia Jax. Ruby Riott could be a good shot in there. You know, leader of the Riot Squad on SmackDown. Maybe. I was going to say Paige, but obviously now she's sadly had to be forced to retire because of a neck injury. Poor Paige, but hopefully she'll still be helping them out. Obviously I think there's going to be a few big returns. I think Lita might be coming back into this match. Trish Stratus might be coming back into this match. Wouldn't that be awesome? But Pop, we're going to get a few legends. Of course, Asuka. Asuka's probably my biggest prediction. I think Asuka might win it because she's undefeated, isn't she? I want to keep her looking strong, and I think she has to have a championship match at WrestleMania. She has to, Asuka. So I think this will be the best way to do it. So I think Asuka is probably my top prediction, but also up there is Ronda Rousey. Yes, Mrs. MMA from UFC. There's obviously, I think there's a big rumor going around. You know, she was on the crowd for the Mae Young Classic, and there's a rumor going around that she's been training with WWE. So I think it's a done deal. I think she's going to make her WWE debut in the Rumble. Ronda Rousey, and she's going to kick all their asses. It's going to be great. Maybe the final two is Ronda and Asuka in the ring. Wouldn't that be great? I don't know, but Ronda Rousey, I think she's going to make an appearance, but I don't think she'll win though. No. She might do. Actually, no, I think it's going to be. My prediction is either Asuka or Ronda Rousey. They're my two who I think is going to win the Women's Royal Rumble. So Asuka, if she wins, she'll go on to face Alexa Bliss at WrestleMania and squash her. Or Ronda Rousey wins and it goes on to face Charlotte at WrestleMania. I'd be down for either of that. So yeah, Asuka or Ronda Rousey to win the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. Done. And then we have our Universal Championship match. Yes, Brock Lesnar is defending his Universal Championship up against Braun Strowman and Kane. 50-year-old, part-time, well past his prime Kane. Yeah. At first I didn't like this because, you know, the original plan was Brock and Finn Balor, but that got cancelled. Thanks, Vince. So now we're getting this instead, a triple threat between three big men. That's more Vince's style, isn't it? Yeah, Brock Lesnar, and it's going to be a good match, I think. It's going to be a very hard-hitting triple threat match. Kane, that's what I find interesting. Kane getting a title shot in 2018. 50-year-old Kane. It's like, why? I feel like maybe he's just in this match just to take the pin. Maybe. I mean, he's been on fire. You know, last year he had some great matches with Braun. He was great in the TLC match. Beating Balor clean, you know. And Braun Strowman, you know, wow, what a run he's having. He fucking nearly killed Brock and Braun. He pulled the setting down on them. This week's Raw, he got fired and he beats up everyone and then pushes a truck over. And he goes, okay, Braun, you got the match. You're still in the match. I was like, and he throws Michael Cole off the stage. But yeah, this should be a good match. I think let's start off with Brock just probably dominating Braun and Kane for a while, but then obviously I think Kane and Braun will probably chokeslam Brock through a table. There's going to be some good spots, but in the end, yeah, I think Brock's going to retain. He's going to hit an F5, probably on Kane, to win 1, 2, 3, probably about 10, 15 minutes. I don't think it's going to be very long, this match, because, you know, there's 3 big dudes, so we're going to get gassed out quite quickly. So I don't think it's going to be like a 20-minute match. I think this is going to be like 15 minutes, with Brock probably definitely winning, I think, because we all know there's only one person who's going to beat Brock clean, and that's Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. We all know it. So yeah, Brock's going to retain, although I have heard a rumour going around that Kane might actually win it, and then Brock wins it back at Elimination Chamber, but no, that'd be stupid. So I think Brock's going to win. Obviously, Kane's taking the pin because they don't want Braun getting pinned again after No Mercy. They want to keep him looking strong. So I don't think Braun's going to take the pin. Brock's going to keep the belt and lose it to WrestleMania. We all know it. So yeah, Brock to win in what should be a very entertaining triple threat match. Yeah. And then on to the main event, hopefully, the Royal Rumble match. Yes, the winner to determine who will either face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, although we all know it's going to be Roman, or most likely, who will face AJ Styles at WrestleMania. Yes, should be great. Royal Rumble matches are always really, really fun. I really do enjoy them. And I've got a bunch of people who I think could win this. Finn Balor has a good shot, although he's on Raw, and I really do think a guy from SmackDown is going to win this, because let me just say, we all know it's been booked, it's been finally booked that we're getting Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 34. That's booked away, we all know that, we're getting that now, but maybe if Finn wins the Rumble, maybe he inserts himself into that match, and it's a triple threat. Maybe, we will see, but I think Finn will be a good chance. John Cena, maybe he can go after that next shot, maybe he can face AJ at WrestleMania. Well, I don't really want to see that again though. Baron Corbin, I'd like to see a big up-and-comer win it. Miz, you know, wouldn't that be a big pop for Miz? He had a great 2017 and 2016. Yeah, I think we need to see someone, a big up-and-coming superstar, or someone who's going to be heavily pushed in 2018, who's going to win the... Because the last couple of winners for the Men's Royal Rumble matches haven't been very good, have they? Last year we got Randy Orton, which was just so meh. Randy Orton, then he went to have a shit match with Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. And the year before was Triple H. The year before that was Roman. The year before that was Batista. It's just like, ooh, no. So yeah, we need a good winner this time, a good winner. So I think one of those guys could win it. Daniel Bryan might come back, you know, he might come back out of retirement and win it. Although I think my overwhelming favourite to win the Royal Rumble match is probably going to be Shinsuke Nakamura. He's my favourite because I want him to face this dude at WrestleMania. What a match that will be. I mean, they know they built up to it slightly last year, you know, when AJ and Shinsuke had all that stare down at Money in the Bank. We know they're building up to it. So I think it would be perfect after the pretty disappointing start he had to the main roster, Shinsuke, last year. Yeah, he needs a big push and he needs a big win for this year. So yeah, I want him to win the Rumble and go on to face AJ Styles at WrestleMania in what will be match of the year, I think, between those two. I want that to happen. So yeah, my top pick is Shinsuke Nakamura to win the Royal Rumble and go on to face AJ at WrestleMania. That's my pick right there. But of course, I think there will be a lot of surprises. I think we're going to get some ex-legends maybe, because last year's Rumble match, there was no surprises apart from Ty Dillinger. So hopefully this year we'll get some big surprises. Of course, Raw 25 next week, the 25th anniversary of Raw next week. We know we're getting Chris Jericho, HBK's coming back, Stone Cold's coming back, Undertaker's coming back, Jerry Lawler and JR and the King are coming back on commentary, so that's going to be great. And we know Undertaker's coming back. So maybe, I've heard this rumour, we're going to get Undertaker and John Cena, maybe in one last match at Mania. So maybe they're going to build towards that. So yeah, we will see. So those are my predictions for the 2018 Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Yeah, so what are your predictions, guys? Comment below, let me know. Who's winning the Women's Royal Rumble? Who's winning the Women's Royal Rumble? Who's winning the Men's Royal Rumble? Comment below, let me know. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you all in a few weeks for my Royal Rumble reaction video.